I've been thinking about something recently, and I realized that nobody really talks about what happens behind the scenes for every fashion designers. I'm talking about the everyday experiences of fashion designers. I'm not talking about the beautiful outfit you see on the mannequin, on the model's body, the fashion show, all those glamorous everything. I'm actually talking about the real life side of fashion. So this fashion, there is real life to it. We have the sleepless nights, we have the tight deadlines, we have all these mistakes that teach us very, very good lessons. Yes, some fabric will teach you a lesson. And the clients that even change their minds at the last minute say, "Hey, yeah, Joe, I don't want this style again. Can you help me change it? I don't like it." And there is this excitement when a dress comes out perfectly, and we are like, "Oh, Nami saw this one. I am so proud of myself." This reminds us of how why we started fashion designing in the first place. So I welcome you on board to Fashion District for me, where we'll be having honest conversations about fashion and everything that happens behind the scenes. So today's gist is, why is cutting fabric sometimes the scariest part of sewing, especially when you're cutting an expensive fabric? See, honestly, I don't care whether you've been sewing for 6 months or 6 years. The moment a client bring expensive fabric, your heartbeat begins to do bim 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 bim. Suddenly you're checking measurements for the third time, for the fifth time, for the 10th time, and you're looking at your pattern again. Is it correct? Are the lines intact? You now spread the fabric out and you begin to stare at it, because you start measuring again, over and again, just to be sure. Is the measurement right? Did I measure it right? Because once that scissors enters like this, there is no control delete for anything. No, there is no delete button and there is no undo, because we realize that one wrong cut can change everything. It can either make you or mar you. If you know, you know. So let's be honest. Sometimes fear isn't because we don't know what we are doing. We are not afraid. It is because we understand the value of what we are handling, because we see this fabric as something very precious. Fine, they are expensive, and even some fabric, they are limited. You can't replace them. Some you cannot even find them in markets. Even if you make a mistake, say, "Let me go and buy another one," you cannot. And some client will even tell you, "This is the only fabric I have." Oh. And some, even if you see them, you can't even see also the amount of yacht you are looking for. So people outside the fashion industry, they often think that sewing is just about you cutting and joining pieces of fabric together. What they don't see is the thinking behind it, the planning, the calculations, the decisions that happen before the sewing machine is even switched on. And many other, some people, sometimes the most important work happens in the first stitch, because once you make a mistake, it is all over. So if you are a fashion designer watching this, I have a question for you. Tell me one thing about fashion that people outside the industry that they don't even understand. Is it taking measurements? Is it the pattern drafting? Is it the fittings? Or is it even the cutting? Dealing with difficult clients. Some clients can be so, so difficult. Is it dealing with difficult clients, or the fact that sewing a beautiful outfit takes much more time than people imagine? There is a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Drop your answers in the comments, and in the comment section, let's interact, and we'll move on from there. So this is Fashion District for me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.